Yeah, good day, my people all over the world. It's afternoon here in the state, in African country. Good evening. I greet everybody. May Almighty God be with every one of us in Jesus' name. Amen. It's me, your son. I'm back again, Shoeboy Forklift. I'm just here to say little things about what I observe about the world business in Africa from the last video to today. Then I really thank some people that called me about the video that they would like to have business with me or to do business with me, or they want me back in Africa to come and give them more experience about the production, how they can make more money for the business, then about the safety too. I really appreciate every one of you guys call. May God be with everybody. I don't have much to say today. I'll just go to some part. About something that we are really missing back in Africa. Number one, I would like to say something about production. That the man that called me, that what that mean about the production. Uh, in a business, production is one of the best thing in a business. If you're having a business, if you don't have a production, you can't make your money. You'll be losing money. No matter the business, how money you spend on your business. Because I noticed one thing in Africa, we don't really time in our workers, our associates, while they are working in wells. They believe like they can just get to work in the morning to sign in, maybe 7:45, 8 o'clock. Then when it's 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock, they have to go. So they don't want to care like maybe we are making money or we are losing money. We have many methods, we have many ways that you can create. I mean, like to detect the good workers or the laziness among people working in the factory with you. Like they are just there to make their money, not to work for you. Then there another thing again. I'll quickly say again today. Uh, I'll say something like before I say the statement. Before I mention what I want to say, is like religion. Like I'm talking about our religion. Our region. I'm talking about what's name kind of work we are doing. Then kind of people working with us. Then I'll also say something about our. Let me put it this way. I'm not going to say like a pastors or Muslim because we have many ways that you can use to create more job for people. That you can create job for people in our society. People living around us, people that worship with us. There's many ways that can use to help each other. Everything is not about schooling, this and that, you know. Then there's another thing I'll mention today is about safety. Again, there's a woman that called me like, "Hey, Shuboy, how can we detect the workers that come to work with drugs or with alcohol that they damage many things at work, blah blah blah." I also tell the woman like, "Hey, man, there's many way we can go about this thing, you know." So that's about for the safety level. For that safety level, if you are my followers that we are watching my video every time, like what I've been saying about safety, well, driving, this and that, we can be gaining from what I'm saying. I'm not just saying this thing for fun, I'm telling the truth. I'm saying the truth. I'm trying to tell people the reality, what's going on, what we need to work on in our business, how we can be safe, how we can make more money in our business. Because people always say something like, "Hey, There's no job in Africa, no job in Nigeria, no job in Ghana. The economy is bad. Fine, I agree that with everybody. I accept that, but at the same time, we can also help ourselves. We can help ourselves. We can also help the company that we are working for, the owner, the business, the company that we are working for. We can also help the company. We can help them too. How can we help them? Coming to work every day, be honest with kind of the job that we are doing. It's not about our paycheck, it's not about our salary, it's not all about family. We have to think about the owner of the business too. How the person can be successful with his business, how can create more business for people to be working. Because in Africa, I'm not going to say that because the last video I make about what our president say, the Buhari say, like the youth of Nigeria are lazy. I will say yes, then I'll also say no. We are all graduates in Nigeria. We have many graduates outside there in Nigeria. They don't have a job they are doing. Which I agree with that. I agree with that one. I accept it. But let's look at it another way around. If you are a graduate, if you don't have a job, we can think of doing something else. Like think what we can do. Like okay, what can we do to fetch you money? Like a warehouse job or just little business. Today, like me now, I study computer science education in university. But today, I don't use that one to work. All my life, I've been working in the warehouse. I'm happy with what I'm doing. I'm not ashamed about what I'm doing. When I get to the state too, I have to go to school more about the warehouse business, about the forklift. How can we make more money in warehouse? How to drive forklift? How to many things about safety. From there, Shoeboy have his own company that he was registered in the state here. That you can check my website www.shoeboyforklift.com. You can see more details about me there. The reason why I'm trying to go around, mixing everything together, is like in Africa, especially in Nigeria, we have great opportunity in Nigeria. We have some people that have this money. They are scared of establish business back home, even though here and in Nigeria, in Africa, like people they just want to make money, they don't want to work. Then I keep on telling them, if you deal with me, I will make sure they work for the money you want to pay them for. Let me use myself an example. I can't open the warehouse in Africa, maybe in Nigeria or Ghana, whatever. And my workers, they won't be coming to work every day. They will expect me to pay them paycheck at the end of the month. They'll be giving kind of excuse. How do you want me to pay you guys the paycheck? How do you want me to survive my business? How do you want me to buy gas, diesel, many things. So the things is affecting both parties, especially in Africa, especially in Nigeria. The ghost workers is too much. We are having too much of ghost workers. I'm proud of Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria. I'm proud of saying that I'm also in Nigeria. I've been there before. I've seen the way people work. Like some will come to warehouse. They'll get to work in the morning. The next 2 or 3 hours, they will clock out or they will sign out. They will lie that they fall sick. At the end of the day, they want to collect the paycheck. But if the owner of the factory or the company is not strong or doesn't have a good something, how is it going to pay everybody paycheck? But in abroad, if you are dying, if you are on my follower, on my Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, if you are in abroad, what I'm saying today, if I'm lying, you can call me and say, hey, sure, or we can type, we are lying. If you are sick in abroad, I'm saying it, if you fall sick in abroad at work, they tell you to clock out and go. If you work for 2 or 3 hours, that is the end of the day, your paycheck. If you can't meet up to come to work the next day, they'll ask you if you have a vacation time. Do you want to use your vacation? Yes or no? You say yes. If you don't want to use, you say no. They won't touch it. If you want to use, they'll use your vacation to pay you paycheck. But in Africa, we don't do that. So tell me how the economy want to go in Africa. Everybody's rushing to Europe. Everybody's trying to run to America. Everybody's trying to run to UK, Asian country. They are paying money there. They have money, this and that. Fine, they are paying money. But if we don't work, we can't get the money. But in Africa, if you don't want to work but want to make the money, some give excuse like, where's the job government provide? Government, I'm not a politician. I must say the truth today. I'm not supporting government. I'm not supporting anybody. I'm here about my own business. But when the truth comes, we have to tell ourselves the truth. We have to see the truth. Government cannot do everything for us. The same thing in abroad here. I'm happy about the kind of job I'm doing. Warehouse job, forklift, everything. I know much about warehouse. I'll be working in warehouse now for maybe like almost 15 or 16 years ago. It's not about the years, it's about the experience. It's about the IQ. What do you have in your brain? What can we deliver for us? How can we make the money? It's not about the year, it's about the experience. Then the another thing again about we in Africa, like, oh, if I get to abroad, I will make money. We want to sell your property back home, or we want to sell most of the things that we have. We want to travel to Europe, we want to go to Canada, we want to come to the state, and you want to go and make your money. My dear brother or my dear sister, please, I'm pleading for everybody that we are planning, that we still planning to sell whether he or she property back in Africa. Please don't sell your property because you want to relocate to another country to go and live there. I will beg you in the name of God, in the name of God, in the name of Allah, again, please don't sell your property because you want to relocate to abroad, you want to go and live there. Please, leave your property. It's not the way you think that is easy before, it's now. I'm begging you in the name of Jesus Christ. For you selling your property is not good. In Nigeria, there is money in Nigeria. If you know what we are doing, I must tell you the truth. Government cannot do everything for us. As a young guy, my age mate, that is watching my video, I know some people will agree with what I'm saying. Some will not agree with me that I'm saying rubbish. Everybody's opinion is different. The way I look at the thing is different from the way other people look around something. In Nigeria, we have a good idea of working. We have idea of working. We have the energy. We have the strength. We have the experience. Why can't you let us use the experience in Nigeria? I know some guys there in Nigeria. The guy is working in GTB Bank. I think he's the manager those days. He's making the good money. The guy say he want to live in Nigeria, sold his property. The guy paid to the state. Do you know how much the guy making an hour now? Almost $13 in an hour. The guy was regretting like, how? If he will not leave Nigeria. He will have established himself a little bit back home. But when you tell people the truth back home, people thought maybe you are lying. There is no shame of you working in a warehouse if you are a graduate. I'm proud about the warehouse job I'm doing. My first job back in Africa, I worked with former governor of Lagos State then, like Jack one day then in the estate something. Before I moved to warehouse business, I'll be working in the warehouse. For like 15 years now. I love warehouse job. There is money there. Don't be ashamed of you working in the warehouse. Don't be ashamed about that. It's a good job. I'm telling you the truth today. The next 5-10 years in Nigeria or in all African country, warehouse job is going to be one of the best job in Africa. Between 5 years and 10 years now. We have some rich men people in the world now. They focus in Nigeria. They want to come and establish their business in Nigeria. What type of business are they trying to do? Is a warehouse business. The reason why I was trying to enlighten people about this, like, don't give up. There's hope for everybody in this life. If you are still alive, there's hope for you. God that gave me hope, there's hope for everybody. For the warehouse business, I'm talking about every time. This is the business. That can fetch you money, that can make times two what we are making. It's good for you to have a property. If you are building a housing, I think house give you money once in a year. But if you have a warehouse in Africa, we can divide in 3 times in a year. Warehouse can give you money 3 times in a year or 4 times in a year. It depends how you want to make your money in a warehouse. Let me put it this way. Some people saying that we are mentioning warehouse business. If you are a youth like me, I'm not talking to the people that is doing dirty work or dirty job. If you are a honest guy, we know what we are doing like me, we focus with what we are doing, we have opportunity of having this money. If you don't know what to do with your money, or your dad or your mom, they have money, they don't know what to do with the money, you can give me a shot, you can give me a call. I will enlighten you guys how to go about it. All I know is about the warehouse business. If you have the money, you can build a warehouse. I will tell you exactly pallet can go in that warehouse. I will tell you kind of equipment going to use. Then I will also enlighten you kind of the company that we can go to. We have many companies in Nigeria that they are producing, but they don't have where to keep the stock they are producing. They want to produce more what they are producing, but they don't have enough place to keep the stock. But if you have your money, if you build a warehouse, I mean, we have Nigerian Brew, Coca-Cola. We have many companies in Nigeria that can go to, that can talk to. Like, okay, Sama, when you guys produce what you are producing finish, you can come and keep your stock in my warehouse. They keep the stock there in your warehouse. From there, you employ people working under you. Shoeboy Fork, you can come in. I will train them how to do the forklift, how to do the production. Then you can, if you have money to get a truck, or you can hire a truck outside, you will be helping the factory. Like maybe, let me give you an example. Maybe Dangote is producing the sugar now. Or no, Dangote they have enough truck, but they're still going to need the warehouse. They produce many things. We are going to be like a distributor. Like, we have your own warehouse. They'll be keeping the stock. I will tell you many ways you can make your money in warehouse. Number one, you will make your money from the building that you build. You will charge them for the building every month or once in a year. The workers that is working under you in the warehouse, maybe if you are paying the workers like maybe they are collecting ending like $30,000 in a month. We can tell Dangote or one of the coast companies paying $30,000 in a month. We can be paying the workers like 25,000 in a month. So you're making 5,000 from that one. Then another thing, the forklift, all the equipment in that warehouse, they'll be paying for that every month. That's what they do in abroad here. That you see everywhere, warehouse in abroad here. In abroad, the most of the job that is common in abroad, especially in the state, is warehouse job. The people are not ashamed to work in the warehouse, because I come and think of it like in Nigeria, like we always say, I have 2-1, I have 2-2, second class upper, that I can't work in the warehouse. My dear brother, my sister, don't let us deceive ourselves. In abroad here, but we are working in the warehouse. We are doing $15, $10 job in the warehouse. We are even begging for overtime to make the money in abroad here. So why can't you let us do that in our country, in Africa, to make the African nation great too? Why can't you let us try to do that in Africa? I mean, like, to make the African country to be great like the other country. You also, some warehouse business, there is a lot of things. There is many logic about warehouse business. In abroad here, we have the season like where we will have enough hours, we make more money. They have some season like 1 or 2 months, the business will come down. They will make up to 40 hours in a week. But any money that you save during the overtime, you use to pay your bill. You come to abroad also. But why can't you let us use that energy back in Africa to help the company that we are working for, so they can create more warehouse, so that they can create more warehouse for us? I mean, to me, Shoeboy Forklift, because I focus, my target is about Africa. My target is all about Africa. Like, how can we be like European country? How can we be like Americans? How can we be great country in the world? Because I see Nigeria as a big business country in the world. We have this business something in Nigeria. Like we can create more business, but we can establish enough. Someone called me and asked me, told me something like, "Oh, okay. What about our politician that stole Nigeria's money to the abroad to go and establish?" I will say it today. I'm proud to say that most of the business in abroad, in Europe, any part of the world, our Nigerian top people, the politician, they establish there. Most of the business, they hold the business like they are making their money here. Why? I'm not supporting them stealing the money. Don't be a buyer, please. I'm not supporting them stealing the money because if they open the business in Nigeria, people are not ready to work, but they are ready to collect the money. Or some people they are not stealing money, they are not a politician at all, but they have this money, but they don't feel like establishing Nigeria. If you ask them why you guys don't want to establish Nigeria, they give many reasons. There's no lie, there's no fine. I agree that with that one. I accept that with them. But the most important, the key word they always tell me that our people are not ready to work, but they are ready to make the money. Which I thought about it. Then I also explained to them, sir, man, we have many ways that can make your money in Africa. You put them on production. If you cannot do some from so hours to so hour, let them go home. I can bet it with you, everybody will be forced to work. Everybody will be serious, like, oh, I have it to pay, I have this and that to do. And then if you look around again, how we can our like let me put it like if you are a Christian or a Muslim, how we can help the situation of the country. We have some churches that have they have this money. We have some mosques, they have this money. They are fucking rich in Africa. But what they are doing, they are building school. The school they are building, the people that are worshiping there, their kid cannot even afford to pay the money for the school that church built. The same thing must. Those money that we are building school, we can build a warehouse. Churches can build a warehouse. Mosques can also build a warehouse. They can be manufacturing some things there that they can employ the graduate from that church. If not complete from if you are a graduate from that church or mosque, once we are a graduate, they can employ you guys, they can employ people there working. So the property of African country will reduce. Government cannot do everything for us. I'm here to talk about my business. I'm trying to go around how we can help our economy in Africa. How we can also help our economy in Nigeria. Government cannot do everything. If you are a church member or GO, or we can talk to your GO, sir or ma, or if you are a Afa or Imam, you can talk to them. There's a guy talking about his business on the line, super forklift. Like this is what we can do to help our church members. It's not about building the school that we are employing lecturers from different countries, like from Europe, from America here, that they are coming there to lecture the students. But that is a good idea. But at the end of the day, the church member cannot afford to pay the school fees. How do you want to talk to the government about school fees? Then that opportunity that we are building the school, we can use that money to build a warehouse, to create a job for the jobless people in your church or in your mosque, your church member or your mosque member, that they can be seeing money to feed their whole family too. While doing that, we can call Showboy Forklift in. I will help you to set up the warehouse. Kind of equipment we need to use in that warehouse. But if you have any information, if you have any question, that you want to ask me, you can check my website www.showboyforklift.com, or you can give me a call +1 770 912 0641. You can check me on my Twitter, uh, on my Instagram. You can check everything about me there. I'm trying to enlighten everybody. Like, where else business is a good job? Forget maybe you're a graduate, you study medicine, mechanical engineering in school, in America, in abroad. It's not only in America, in Europe. If you are not in medical line, if you are watching me live now, if I'm lying, you can be pressing red button if I'm lying. If you are not on medical line or IT, we can't get a good job in abroad. You will end up in warehouse. If you study economics, if you don't have good result, mass communication, if you don't have good result, if you don't know people, truth is bitter. I must say the truth. I always say my mind outside. Truth is very bitter, but you still have to say the truth. If you don't have a good result, or if you don't know people, you end up not working in the warehouse. In abroad, people that are begging to work in the warehouse. I must say the truth. Everybody can't drive a forklift, but warehouse job is a good job. There is money in the warehouse. Then, if you have a warehouse or if you are a manager in a warehouse in any organization in Africa or in Nigeria, if you want the business to improve, you want to collect the glory of that business, you can give me a call +1770 912 0641, or you can go to my website www.shoeboyforklift.com, or we can also send your email. You can mail me to www.shoeboyforklift.com. You can send your mail to me. I will check your mail. I will reply you, or you called me, I reply your call. Then I work 24 hours. I can give you class online. I can give you a lecture online. If you have any issue about your production in your warehouse or the company that you are working for, that you want to know the reason why your workers are not doing well or why the production is very low, I will give you more experience what we got to do. I can't be saying everything on here. I can only say some points about it. Then if you are having issue with your associate, because in Africa we don't say the truth, we don't tell ourselves the truth about the businesses, especially people working in the warehouse or in the offices. Especially people working in the offices, we don't tell ourselves the truth. The reason why I say that is like people working in the factory, they have to take care. They have to take care of them good. But in Africa, they don't do that. Especially in Nigeria, they don't do that. You see some factory, the workers, they are not happy. They are just going to work. Just let me leave the house and go to work and come back home, which is not good. You have to take care of your workers. If you want your factory to go to go wider, people to know you more better, you have to take care of your workers. Then another thing again that we are lack in Africa is like, if you are a manager of a factory or director of a factory or whatever, we have to be going to the factory or to the warehouse at least once in a month or once in a year. We have to be going there once in a month or once in a year and see what they are doing. They ask the workers a question, do some interview to them. Don't just be going by what the manager is saying or the supervisor is saying. You can walk into your business, ask them. The same thing happening abroad here. Like, everybody says mind outside what is going on, what they want the company to do for them. There's many ways. Then another thing again I will say about is like, if you notice something, especially in Nigeria, if you have a complaint, if the owner of the complaint should die today in Nigeria, give the company maximum of 5 years, the company is going to die again too. Why? Because everybody want to steal money. Your manager want to steal money, your director want to steal money because you are not more alive. The way they see the complaint. I'll give you some example. The top richest man in Nigeria, the top richest man in Nigeria before, I'm not going to mention name. When the man passed away, where is all the factory today? No more. After how many years, all the factory, all the company died, including the airline, everything died. But in abroad, if the owner of the company die, the next 10, 30 years, the company is still functioning. Why? Because the man have done the right thing at the right time when he was sick, or when the man was alive, or the owner of the company was alive. He has did the right thing at the right time. But in Africa, if we are getting older, death can come at any time. If you have a warehouse business or you have a big business, you can give me a call. You can give a shoeboy call. I will tell you what to do about your business. In case if you pass away, your family can be continue with your business. Like I'll help you to flush out the bad people that are there to steal your money after your death, or people that are waiting for your death, or they are just making the money from your company. We have many of them in Africa. Why? When the owner of the company pass away, after 2 or 3 years, the company dies too. Why? Because the organization is not good. You can give me a call. I work 24 hours. I will tell you what to do and do. Then at the same time, in Nigeria, I will say in Nigeria, there is something we call undercover here. We can disguise as the owner of the company. You can dress anyhow, work to your company. Don't let anybody know what we are trying to do. Don't inform anybody. Work to your factory. Dress anyhow. You can wear different masks. Go and work with them. Seek for the opinion of people working under you. Seek kind of people working under you. Talk to them. You see kind of pain they are going through. Or you see the one they are doing a good job. You see who want to work with you. You see the person that don't want to work with you. Am I making sense? Do undercover like me, like just working there. You can also dress. Don't tell your manager. Don't tell anybody. Apply for the job in your factory or in your company. See kind of the people on top of your business. Like, how are they running your business? Are they doing good things about your business, or they're doing the bad things? Because you cannot please everybody in the world. But at the same time, we have many ways to detect the good people and the bad people on top that is working in your factory for you. You can disguise yourself, dress anyhow, apply for the job in your same company. I will tell you many logic about it. Walk into your company, let one of your managers or your director, let them do interview for you. Work with them for like a month. You see kind of people working under you. Maybe they are honest with you, or they are just there to steal your money. We have many questions we'll be asking them. They will know everybody, they will be saying things good, bad about this something. Because in Africa, I must say the truth, African country is still going to be one of the greatest country in the world, especially Nigeria. I have never give up in Nigeria. I have never lose hope in that country. We have this money, we have this experience, but you still have to work together and help the people that have a factory, people that have a company in our country. We have to join hands together with them. I know to have a factory in Nigeria is not easy, but you still have to work together with them and collaborate with them. Because we can't expect someone to have a business, to have a warehouse business, and be paying you guys full paycheck every month, that is trying, whether he or she is trying his best to pay you guys salary before ending of the month, but you guys are calling out, giving kind of excuse. Then the MD is going to come the bank and borrow money from the bank every month to pay you guys salary, but your production is not good enough. What do you expect? Bank will come and collect the business from him or from she. At the end of the day, people will be jobless again. There won't be job again. So I have many ways to take care of those. Then if you have a warehouse, I'm not going to mention company's name, because the one I did last time, some people called me. No. We've done a great job, but please don't mention our company. Don't do this, don't do that. We have a warehouse in Nigeria. Like, if government of Nigeria, federal government or state government, if they are trying to check all the business in Nigeria, warehouse in Nigeria every month, I can bet with you they will close some business down. The same thing happening abroad here. Every month where I'm working, then kind of my own business, government check at least once in a month or twice in a year, twice in a month. Government, both state and federal government, especially where they are producing food, where else they are producing food in abroad here. So government can also do that in Nigeria. I've been some warehouses in Nigeria. The last time I traveled, I mean, I was like, I could not say nothing about the warehouse where they are producing food, people they are eating. Everything has to be tidied up. Everything has to be neat. That's part of safety. Then another thing again, if you have a workers that they normally take alcohol every time, I mean, I've seen every time you can call me Shoeboy Forklift. I will give them training how they can quit from the alcohol or from the smoking in their end. In abroad, don't get me wrong, cigarette is allowed here in abroad if we are working, but we don't smoke in the warehouse. I don't smoke, I don't drink because I love my life. I want to live long in my life. Because a lot of people don't know the repercussion of you drinking, smoking. We are shortening your life, having a liver problem, kidney problem. We think we are enjoying. So we have some here in abroad, they have some training we do give to them, people that are smoking in their like drinking, whatever. Like, oh, this is how to go about it. If you are coming to work, if you don't drink to work because of your life injury, this and that. But in Africa, we don't do that. In Nigeria, Shoeboy Forklift is here to train your workers about the safety, people that are drinking, smoking in their end to work. Then I also have some equipment that we will install in your car or in the truck of the company. Like, if driver should come to work in the morning, if driver is under drugs or under alcohol, whatever, the truck will never start. You can fire the driver. So the safety, the accident is going to be reduced. There won't be damaged image of your company outside. They're including the state government of Nigeria, both all the state and federal government. Shoeboy Forklift can also help federal government. I mean, enlighten people, especially the federal safety of Nigeria, how to go about safety. Driver, people driving truck, causing unnecessary accident on the highway, on the federal road or state road. I can give them training how to detect the driver on drugs while driving the truck. They can jail the driver for the next 10 years. You'll be in the jail. It's happening here in abroad. I will give them training. Shoeboy Forklift also do that. I have something that I can use to help federal government of Nigeria, including state government. Like this thing, when you do this in your car, when you do this with the driver on highway, we can even you pass the law. When you pass the law if you pass the law for everybody driving in the whole country, that people will come apply with the law. If they don't do with it something you want, I mean, we can put them in jail. That is the reason why in abroad we can't just say like a truck driver driving, smoking in their end, drinking an alcohol while driving. No. Government pass the law, everybody have to obey the law. The same thing to federal government. For the Federal Republic of Nigeria, they can also do that. We can do that. Nigeria is a great country in the world. I still love Nigeria. I would never give up about Nigeria, about Africa. It's not only Nigeria. I would never give up about Africa. We can be better than these people. So I have many ways that I can train them, the federal safety of Nigeria, how to detect the driver that's on drugs. If the driver causes an accident on the road, I can tell them what to do and what to do for the driver. If it's driver fault, they jail the driver. Even though go to the company, the company can go to court. They can sue the company. So many ways around I can use to help the drivers, the federal government of Nigeria, the federal state, then the state government, people driving the BRT too, like killing people, driving the bus anyhow. I have some equipment that you will be doing the text for the driver every morning before they start the car, the truck or the boxes. From there, you can be fired them. sack them. They can apply again, so everybody be serious. So that is about safety. Let me go back to the production again. When I was working in the wells back in Nigeria, I think I can see some people watching me live now that we've worked together. Most of my boss, that the company I worked for in Nigeria those days. In a warehouse in Nigeria, I think we use ourselves again like a slave. If you are working in a warehouse, before that, then when I was working, I think they use us like a slave. Then we were the production was trying to come down. Why? I say that like those days we use pallet jack to carry like something like 10,000, 15,000 pounds. Why about 10 of us or 6 of us will be pushing the pallet jack? Someone will be dragging in the front. One, the person that is dragging the pallet jack in the front, the spinal cord, all the bones, we are killing the bones. The backbones, everything, we are killing that backbone. Then people pushing too, we are wasting your energy. So those things, to me, because they don't want to spend money. Those things alone, they're killing production. There's something we have pallet jack in abroad here, we have double jack, we have straight jack, we have different kind of pallet jack, many things. The double jack I'm trying to talk about, double jack, one person can operate the double jack. Then that double jack can carry up to 10,000 pounds or 15,000 pounds. We have a double jack that can carry 4 pallets at the same time. We also have a double jack that can carry 6 pallets at the same time. Then one person is going to operate it. The other people will be facing the production. But we don't do that in Africa. How are you expecting us to make the money? Tell me. Because if you are not using the right equipment, you can't make the money. Then another thing again, I've said it in my last video last month, like in Nigeria, most of the companies that going to abroad hiring people, especially like to come to Nigeria to come and beat our manager or the director in Nigeria. Sir, I'm saying the truth today. I'm not afraid of what I'm saying today. They don't know shit. I've worked with them here in abroad. Some, they don't know shit. If we are working on that like telecommunication, like Glo, MTN, all those things, that we are going to abroad and hiring people down to Nigeria or in the factory to come and work for you guys, to be the top of your guys there, I will say it today. I'm proud of saying that. They don't know shit. They are using their brain to develop what they are doing. If you are ECU, the director of a company, like ECU, whatever they're calling it, give them assignment, let them go and do it. Give them 2 days. I can bet it with you all my life, they will never pass the assignment you give to them. They give the assignment back to people who work in Nigeria there. They call about 4 or 5 top people with the manager. They give them the assignment. They will install them. I want to see this in my desk the next 2 or 3 days. They go and work on that assignment for them. While doing that finish, they will send email to them. The mail they send to them, they will give back to the owner of the company. They will deal as if it's them that do the work for you. It's not everybody, but some of them don't know shit. I have a friend, some friends here in the state, they always tell me, like, sure, Nigeria is a great country in the world. We have this technology, we have this experience in Nigeria. Why our the MD, the owner of our company is going to abroad, going to Asian country, hiring people back to Nigeria, like to come and be at the top of our people here? Because they're from abroad. I told him, I said, I'm short of what I don't know what to say about that. He said, guy, come. You gotta wake up, bro. People in Nigeria have a lot of experience. They know this thing we are talking about. You know the practical, we know the theory. But here in abroad, they only know the theory. They don't know the practical enough like that. But they combine everything together to the director. So why are you wasting the money to go to Asian country, Indian, especially people from Indian, Lebanese people? If you have a warehouse in Nigeria that we are employing them to come and work with you, Indians, give them assignment. They don't know anything. We are just wasting that money that we are using to hire them from their own country down to Africa. Why can't you use the money to send those managers to school? Enlighten them. I can bet with you they're going to do a great job for you. I have many managers, they do call me, hey, Shoeboy, how can you go about this? I explain to them, this is what to do and do. Then they accept what I'm telling them, they go in my opinion. They achieve what they got to achieve. That's in abroad. I'll say the truth. If any company in abroad, she hire people from Africa, any part of the world, to the state or to the Europe, they would never put them on top of their people. They would never put them on top of their people. Like all you say here in America, America first, which is the right thing. So why can't you let us be doing that in Africa, like African first before any other country? You can do the same thing, my bro, my dear sister. We can do the same thing in Africa. If any company in abroad here go to African country, any part of African country, hire you down to their country, they will never put you on top of their people. You're still going to be under them because they know we have this sense. They are using your brain to develop this. So why can't you let us do the same thing in Africa? Let us show them. Let us show them that we know this thing. Me that I'm talking today, where I work, my manager respects me a lot. Apart from my own business that I'm having, I do automobile, I train people how to do forklift, production, everything. Which, excuse me, my company was registered in the state here by the state government in America, federal government, everything. I pay my tax. My company was registered. We go online. You can see more information about Shoeboy Forklift. www.shoeboyforklift.com. You can also send an email to me, info@shoeboyforklift.com. info@shoeboyforklift.com. If you have any question, want to ask me, we can call me on my cell phone. I work 24 hours. +1 770 912 0641. +1 770 912 0641. I have some agents in Freetown, that is Sierra Leone. I have many calls from Sierra Leone that because of this COVID, I could not go there. You can give me a call anywhere in the world. I can, anytime, any day, just give me a call. I can travel with my guys working with me. I have Stephen Brown working with me. I have Seth working with me. That's the guy that we both work together. 3 of us, we work together. You can call me anytime, any day. We travel all over the world. 3 of us. I will enlighten you about your business. Stop going to abroad hiring people. Please, our issue or whatever, our director in Nigeria, the owner of the company, stop going to abroad hiring. They don't know nothing. I will say the truth. I've been in the same shoe before. I've seen it a lot. Especially the Indians, the Lebanons, that they know something. Just hire them to Nigeria. Give them assignment to do. Inform all your managers that if your director or if so person call you, don't do the assignment they give to you. Give them the homework. Let them go and do the assignment. I can bet it with you. They will fail it. They can't do it. It's our brain they are still using. So that opportunity, if you have a company or if you're a manager, what the video that I'm saying, we can let this video go viral. Please. This Shoeboy Forklift, I'm trying to enlighten everybody in Africa. If you have a warehouse business or if you have anything business that is fetching you money, stop hiring people from abroad. Just give me a call. I will train them. If you want your manager to know more about this something, I will train them. Then there's another thing that kills us in Nigeria, that kill our business in Nigeria, that people feel bad about in Nigeria, in Africa, is tribalism. We call it tribalism. In abroad, they call it racism. I will give you 1 or 2 examples. In abroad, I have a friend. We both worked together before. His father sent him to school. The guy graduated from school. I think the guy read economics or whatever. At the end of the day, the guy ended up working in a warehouse with his father. His father brought him to the warehouse. Do you know what happened? His father messed up at the job. This guy gave his father suspension. How many people can we do that in Africa? Nobody can do that in Africa. Don't let us deceive ourselves. When I asked my friend the question, why do you do that to your dad? My friend told me, hey, Shu, If I lose my job, my dad's not going to pay my bill. My dad's not going to pay my insurance. So you have to give his dad suspension. I was like, it's your dad. That's the man that brought you to the job. Say, shoot. I don't care. Maybe it's my dad or not my dad. I must say it. I must do the right thing at the right time. I now remember what happened to me about 3-4 years ago, where I was working. So, like, I'm a checkout then those days. I'm a checkout. Like, before it can be a desk, they said everything step by step. I was trying to help an African brother like me. He's from Ghana. I was trying to help him about what the guy did. Like, oh, I can't give you suspension because we are my African brother. I almost lose my job because what I did. The reason why the manager keep me is like, hey, sure, you are a hard-working guy. You come to work in time. You don't late. Since when you be working, you have not taken any permission or you haven't taken any vacation. Your production is accurate. Because of that, I can only give you suspension by myself. Instead of me to fire you, I'll give you suspension. Which they send the mail, they do everything, they pass the memo. They gave me suspension for like 1 week. When I return back to the job, I have to be honest what I'm doing. But how many people can do that in Africa? You say, oh, it's my dad, it's my sister. I can't give my sister suspension, I can't give my dad suspension. We are killing the business. In Africa, if your brother or your sister is messing up at the job, we can't say the truth. Because, why? You'll be scared like, oh, where is he going to get another job? My dear brother, sister, if you don't deal with your sister's job, you can also lose your job. Or if you don't do the right thing at the same time to your sister or for your brother, other associate is going to do that. Hey, when your brother messed up, do you give your brother suspension? No. From there, argument is going to be started. It's going to be beef yourself. Like beefing is going to be started. So that thing alone killed our business in Africa. Tribalism killed a lot of business, especially both in federal, whether we are working for state or government. It's happening here, but out of 100%, it's only 10%. But in Africa, out of 100%, 95% tribalism. It favor our brother or our sister than other associate. It's not like that in abroad. Oh, what I'm saying, let's be honest with our job. If you are a young guy like me, I don't deal with Yahoo, I don't deal with scammer people. I believe I deal with the guys that work hard like me. If you have your money, if you don't know what to do with your money, just give me a call, Showboy Forklift. I will enlighten you how to make more money about your money. I will tell you, be the warehouse. Go to the school complaint. I will back you up. If you want to see all the papers of my factory, my business name in America, in abroad here, with the one federal government and state government, everything, I give you everything. My business is genuine business. If you go online, you see everything about me. I'm not hiding anything. That's the reason why I do come outside at least twice in a month. Do have adverts of myself about my business. I tell people about what I'm doing. Then if you have a business, if you are a manager or director, if you are trying to create, if you want more money in your business or where we are working for, want the company to make more money, you guys want to have a stand and want to have more warehouse, want to establish yourself more, just give me a call. In Africa, they work 5 days in a week. People work from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. At night, or 5:30 p.m. at night. That is not a good hour. That hour is not enough. You can't make good money. With Showboy Forklift, it will tell you, I will help you with your company. I will divide your shift, 3 shift. One will do morning, some will do afternoon, night. Then some will do Thursday to Friday. Then the production they are making in a week, the first shift will make that production for you within 3 days. The first shift they will make the production they are making in a week. Everybody is making in a week for you, or in your factory. That production, people working from the associate working from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. They will make that production within 2 days for you. Then the associate will be working from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. at night. They will also make the same production within 2 days. Are you getting the logic? Then the night shift from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. in the morning. They will also make the same production. We have many ways you can make your money in Africa, my dear brother. If you are a director or manager in the world, don't be ashamed. I do my evaluation for free. Shoeboy Forklift do the evaluation for free. You can give me a call. You can send an email to me. info@shoeboyforklift.com. info@shoeboyforklift.com. You can also give me a call. +1 770 912 0641. I work 24 hours. If I have other something the other customer I'm attend to, I will call a friend of. I have some guys working with me. Stephen Brown is there. Seth is there. They will attend to you. Because of this COVID-19, I have many work to do in Africa. About 2 or 3 countries in Africa that we have to go. But now everybody's scared to travel because of COVID-19, because of coronavirus. We are scared to travel. Everything is not about money. It's about your health. It's about your life too. Just give me a call. I will enlighten you. I do my evaluation for free. I don't charge for evaluation. But if I'm coming, I will tell you what and what to do for me. Then if I get your company or your factory, I will tell you what you do, what you need to do, kind of equipment you got to change. It's very easy. Well, job is a good business. Well, business is a good business. Well, business is a good business. We have the time to unload. We have the time to unload. We have the time of production. The driver, many things about well. Is in Africa that will see our driver outside smoking, drinking outside. If there's no work for them to do. In abroad there, once the driver is making money, we can't just sit down on my clock without doing nothing. We have to get into the warehouse, working with people on the floor. When time for you to load, when time for them to load your truck, they will give you 2 hours to go and relax the job that we done in the factory, to go and relax outside. Then they will call you to come and drive the truck. But in Africa, we don't do that. How do you want to make the money? How the economy is going to be good? In abroad there, I can see some people, my friend watching me now, they're in abroad, some in Canada, in Europe. If I'm lying, they can be pressing red button. If they work in the warehouse, they were working in something in the warehouse. Because most of the job in abroad is a warehouse job. If you are a driver in a warehouse, driver in abroad, you got to work. If there's no work for you outside to drive the truck to, they take you down to the floor. They show you what to do. If you are working in the warehouse, if you are what's the name, the manager, the secretary, whatever, if one of 2 associates is missing, or they call out in well, but the production have to be good. They have to make the production. We have to come into the floor and help them. If you are working in a warehouse, whether managers, you have to know how to drive forklift. If you are a cleaner, maintenance, we have to learn how to drive forklift. We have to learn how to do everything in the warehouse. The people working in the warehouse too, they have to learn. We call it teamwork in abroad. We have to learn how to clean up the floor too. After the production, when they're done with what they are doing, they have to clean the floor. If the cleaner, before the cleaner comes the next day. Then there's something we call communication. In the world, that is the most important thing at work. Whether you work in a bank, anywhere, communication is very important. You have to learn how to communicate with each other. If you need more information about me, you can check me on my website www.shoeboyforklift.com, or if you have any question, you can send your email to info@shoeboyforklift.com, or give me a call +1 770 912 0641 +1 770 +1 770 912 0641. Sometime maybe next week, my colleague will be coming on here too, Stephen Brown, and talk more about it again, because you both work together. I mean, there's many ways we can generate money in the world. As I say, I can see some guys are trying to send me some message to me now about what I said about the churches or about the mosques. I'm not I'm not talking about religions. I just give out some point how the churches can help the church members, the graduates, or the mosques the MAM or the GOs, how they can help the graduate in their churches. Like they can be the warehouse. The churches can create a job. Mosques can also create a job by building the warehouse. Churches can't have a banks. It's not possible. So the only thing churches can do, you can have a gas station, fine. Churches can also have a warehouse that will be producing something. Like the graduate from if you have a graduate in your church, they don't have a good job. Yeah, I'm trying to talk about what you sent to me now. If you have a graduate in your church, if they don't have a good job or they don't have a job, but they come to church every day, it's not even compulsory. Maybe it's your church member. We can be the warehouse. We can be the big factory, a big factory. Put some equipment there. You can invite me. I will come and train them. Yeah, I'm talking. I'm talking about what you send me to me now. I'm talking about it. Yeah, we can put some equipment there that they will be making money. They'll be working at the same time, so they won't be jobless. Government can't do everything. The country I am today, government not do everything for us. Forget about the light, the road, everything. But any other thing, government. I mean, if you have money to establish yourself, government give you permission. They supervise what we are doing every month. They come and look around what we are doing. Government can't do everything for us. Our religions can also help us out, whether mosques, church, the third religions, whatever people that are doing, and whatever we are worshiping. Excuse me, they can also help out too. I've answered the question, my dear brother. The mail that sent you in, I've answered the question. That is the best answer I can give to that question. Like, our churches can also help. They can create a job. It's not about building school. The school that some of the churches build or the mosques build, the church member cannot afford to pay the school fees. But by helping us, by helping the people, they can build a warehouse, create a job for the church members. At least the jobless is going to be reduced. Our youth is going to be serious about what they are saying, about what they are doing. Am I making sense? So I'm not saying rubbish about the religions or whether Muslim or Christian or the third religion. No. I'm just trying to say the truth. We have to come out with something to help ourselves. Because some churches, some mosques, they have money more than state in Nigeria, more than 3 states in Nigeria. They can use the money to create a job, a warehouse. You just give me a call. I have this experience about production, safety. I will enlighten you. If you are a manager, you want your job, want to have more credit about the post they give to you, give me a call. Then another thing they don't do in Africa, I'm not going to say everything on here. In Africa, in the warehouse, when they get to warehouse every month, some people do check their stock, what they have. Most of the way they stay in warehouse in Africa, I will say the little things about it. I don't know how to say in Yoruba or whatever. Like, if the thief outside, people outside that don't accept with the thief inside, the thief that's inside can never take the something outside. The security we are using in Nigeria, in the factory, they are all thieves. Our security in Africa is not only Nigeria, they are all thieves. In the warehouse or in the company. Both of them bargain together with the associate. But in abroad here, you don't have security. Your security in the warehouse there. If you make a move, you will see yourself. If you try to steal something in abroad here, if you take permission before you take something outside, which is good, you get what I'm saying? If you ask your supervisor, you take permission before you take something outside, that is good. But you went ahead and stole, they now discover. They know how to pull it out. But in Africa, even if they have CCTV camera, everything is not working. If they even working, the security and the associate on the floor, they can negotiate together. They can shift the camera away from the guy that wanted to steal or from the lady that wanted to steal from the building. From there. So it's easy for them to steal. I will put you through everything. You don't need security like we're having for security at the gate, they're all thieves. Before truck come in, they check. Before truck go in, they got to check. They are thieves. I'll show you how to discover the thieves. You only need one security just to check and know. I don't want to expose everything. Just if you want to know more about what I'm saying about warehouse business, just give me a call. Then I will also tell you how to be doing drug tests for everybody. The insurance for your workers. In abroad there, they do insurance for us. But if you have a family man or woman, you still have to pay for insurance. But the company not going to pay for insurance. But if you have an injury at work, the company have to take care of you. But if doctors say we are not working, they won't pay you for that. But in Nigeria too, or in Africa, we can do the same thing. Shoeboy Forklift can enlighten you. I won't say much today. But if you need any information about me, you can go to my website, www.shoeboyforklift.com, or you want to send an email to me, info@shoeboyforklift.com. You can give me a call, +1 770 912 0641. I work 24 hours. If you have any question, call me. I also do training online. Call me.